Welcome. What's up, guys? Siobhan, Spencer. We're here from the 805. Here to take you through a great class. This is going to be a 40-minute class, give or take a couple seconds. Okay, this is going to be similar to what we did this morning. Thank you very much, Spencer. Doubling up today. You're going to be in a giant wheelbarrow. Okay, so you're going to be on the back of the machine. Get the back of the machine. The front of the machine is where your springs are. You have a platform on each side. Your wheelbarrow is what's moving in the middle. Now, this is a little bit heavier on the back side of the machine. So if you have a microformer with a white, you can do this on a white instead of on a black. Okay? You know what the wheelbarrow is. You know what's happening here. Now, on the back, this is what I'm recommending. Take a smaller range of motion. Let the carriage go just a little bit less to the front. And then when you pull it back, I want you to almost kind of round the back a tiny bit. Have that little lifting action. Yeah, because that's going to transfer into your next couple moves that you do after this. Okay? So you have a few more seconds here. Yep, don't let the booty drop down too far. Just pull the belly into the spine and let those hands go out maybe half an inch more. And maybe 1 more inch more. Inhale, exhale, pull it in right there. Very nice. Okay, you feel that, right? That activation, that's what I was explaining this morning. Like, it's just when I'm able to hop on a machine, if my class isn't full, one machine open, awesome, thank you very much. Person that doesn't come, I'm explaining it as I do it next to you, and this is the best way to explain this in my opinion. Okay, you got 4 seconds. We're going to come into a giant plank to pike. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to lift the knees. So you can do it with your toes on the floor or on the platform. Spencer's choosing, right? You're going to keep the toes right there where they're at. Yep. Plank to pike. So find that plank. Pause. Let's take a second here. Take a full body scan, okay? Push down through your hands. Take an inhale. On the exhale, the hips will start to lift. This is happening by pushing down so hard into your hands, okay? So you don't have to go into the full range of motion. Yes, push down. Push that. Push. Yes, push down away from you. Nice. Abs are saying hello. Yep. Spencer's abs are saying hello. Yeah, don't drop down too much right here. Okay, a few more seconds here. After this, you can stay where you're at. You guys at home, if you are doing Microformer or Megaformer regularly, you're a Lagree Superstar advanced student, stay where you're at for your bear, which is coming up next. If you want, you're going to take a ride to the front. That's where you can hop the knees down, right, on that carriage, right where your hands are. Take a little ride, and you'll come right into your bear, which is a nice transition. Okay, let's go ahead and get there. Whee! Right over the front. Hands come down. Toes tuck under. Find the plank again. Perfect. Boom. We're right on time. That was a super nice transition. Spencer, love to see it. Spencer's been doing the Microformer a bunch. Yeah. Lift up here. A little more of a flat back. Okay, yes, nice. So that was lengthening in the spine. Beautiful. So you can see knees are coming in underneath the hips, and then the legs are straightening back out. Beautiful. All right, my job's done. Thank you very much. We are good to go here. Love it. Nice, beautiful. So a little more time. The hands will come up into catfish. So we were debating if we wanted to do catfish and a bear and a catfish. We're going to do catfish second because you're going to do a twister after. Okay, so your hands will stay where they're at. So this is the moment where you're going to have to move the hands up. Yeah, I know, it's kind of annoying. If you want not yet. The knees can come down. However you want to transition to get there, okay? You have 9 seconds. And breathe. So how are you guys doing? This is my 5th class of the day today. Rock starring it, Lagree, baby. I'm like, yes. Okay, here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. Catfish. So get those hands up on those handles. Right. Then from here, nice straight spine. Now, heels high. Little bend in the knees. Yes, nice. So I like the full range of motion. A lot of people don't drop those toes all the way back and drop your hips down. No. Keep those hips up. Little movement. Keep that range of motion small. Okay? Nice. And now you have to really auto-correct, right? Self-correct. Get those heels up higher. I want you to, if you have tennis shoes on, so the reason I wear my Vans today was because I've been kind of showing things like if you have Vans on, use just the very tip of the shoes. So on the Microformer, I actually really like to see that differently than like running shoes. Okay, breathe. Now, can you get your heels a little bit higher? So you're under half a minute. You're on the second half of this move. Breathe. We're going to be coming into the oblique. This is the last little bit on this intro, right? On the beginning part of this class. So you have twister for the left. We're going to do left oblique, then the right leg. Here we go. In 10. Beautiful. Nice. Breathe. Did you set the Apple Watch to see the workout? To see. Okay, next time. And 2 and 1. Here we go. Transitioning here. Twister for the left. Left foot's going to come over the right. So come into your left side. Switch those feet. Switch those toes. Yep. Here we go. Now you'll see your upper body here is a little bit lower on the handles on this machine. That's awesome. Then the Microformer, right? You get more of a squeeze in that oblique. You have a good crunch going. So the toes are way pointed to the left. I want to see the heels down if possible. Okay. Yeah, so it just kind of depends on your body. Yeah, so slow it down. Make it a little bit smaller, okay? Yeah, so just using this oblique right here. So let the hips lift, you guys. Let the obliques lift. Nice. Yes. So you guys at home right now, can you go slower? Can you make sure your range of motion isn't going so far back that you dip the hips down and not so far in that you take a break, okay? This is your last 13 seconds. Spencer, you're coming out of it. You know what's coming next. That extra bonus challenge oblique move, that's really good. Side twister for the left. It's so good. All right, so the left elbow is going to come down, okay? Now, we really want the knees up if you can. Get into your side plank. Yep. And if you want, that right hand can be on that handrail right in front of you, or it can be up to the sky. But this is tough. So you're going to really push down into the elbow, push down into the forearm, get your left shoulder away from the ear, and then the knees bend. Okay, so the optional variation for this, if you need to, is your knees can come down. Spencer, why don't you show them that just for a second? Yeah, get the knees down, and now lift. So bring your knees in, squeeze that oblique, and lift. Nice, beautiful. You can just stay there until the next move. Yeah. You still feel it, okay? Because it's your second, move for the oblique. Yeah, they're on fire. We already got them on fire. We're going to party it up. Get the dance floor on fire. It's August here, no matter how much you're watching. But California, we're out dancing, so we need our obliques to look good. Here we go, transitioning into a spoon. So here's a little fun transition, right? You guys, come into spoon, Spencer. Remember what spoon is? Your hands are going to come here. Okay, so flip it around. There we go. And your clock is starting now. So that's a little bit of a quick transition. But, yes. Okay, beautiful. So, Spencer, you're breaking a sweat. Just like Matthew McConaughey says, break a sweat every day. Taking it back and then slowly taking it back to neutral. Beautiful. Okay, so if spoon is super hard for you guys, guess what? You do one of them, right? And then you come back into it. And you try it again. You just push yourself up. And if that's the one time that all you do is you just lift your booty off the platform, that's fine. Keep progressing it, right? And then you can try the spoon again. Okay, awesome. How you doing over there? Good? How you doing? Good? Everyone's doing good. Everyone's feeling good. Nice. Beautiful. So it's not a spoon with the tricep. It's just a spoon. You have a couple more seconds here. We have 7 and 6. You're going to sit the booty down. You're going to take your super crunch. We'll do a super crunch with the oblique twist since we just are focusing on the obliques right now. Here we go. And transition and take the booty down. Love this transition we came up with right before this. Okay, cross the arms. Legs are going to straighten. Upper body comes down. Yes, that's good. That's good. Just watch the hip flexors, okay? But that is a really good challenge. So Spencer is really fit, has a six-pack going, okay? Well, maybe get less clothes on you next time so you can show it off. Only thing I want you to do is let your head go back with you. Yeah, okay, nice. Yes. Yeah, so we want to see that alignment. Beautiful, perfect. Yep. And then we also don't want the legs to go straight too far because you don't necessarily want to, you just want to watch the hip flexors. You have a few more seconds here. Okay, you're coming to your right leg. You're coming into escalator lunge for the right. If you want, get that pull, get that Swiffer, get that Dyson. Your cleaning option of choice. And if you don't freaking clean, go to LagreeHome.com, buy yourself your freaking stick. Get a pole in your life. Escalator. In 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. Let go of that carriage and stand right up where you're at. Beautiful. Nice transition. Right foot comes forward. Yeah, you're hired. You're hired. Officially. Lagree model. Okay, so when you go up, you're going to push down through the bottom of that right foot, and you're going to stand up higher. Yes. So instead of using that left hip flexor, that's your action, right? It's a nice lunge. Okay, nice strong legs, okay? So you can run. You can run forever. Spencer's a runner. But now he's hooked on Lagree. Yep, yes, push down more into that foot. Yeah, slow it down. Yep, get a nice bend in that knee, and then you're going to push down to that heel even more. So you guys at home, make sure you're keeping attention to that front foot. Remember, like I said before, this is escalator. This is where you're going to the bottom floor in Nordstrom. Really get the weight onto that foot. Now squeeze the glute. You have right here 10 seconds. You're going to come to the back side of the machine. So you got to come into your back lunge for the right foot in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. So go ahead and step back. Come over to the side. Come around to the back. Okay? So I want you to bring the machine with you. You can see how Spencer does it. I'll hold it here. Right foot needs to come to the front. Yeah, maybe a little bit more right here. Okay, so your back lunge, and you know what? You can also have a pole just in case. Yep, we'd love to see it. Nice. Hands to prayer, hands to the hips. Anything like that's great. Now just slow it down. We want to notice knee over the ankle, pushing down through that heel as you come to standing. Great. Standing up tall, right? Instead of pulling that carriage, you're pushing down, you're coming taller. Very nice. Okay, you guys. You're going to let go, and you're going to come around into a floor lunge next. So remember, it's going to get a little easier. You're going to be able to release. You're going to be able to slow it down. This is only 1 minute here in your back lunge. We're going to do a couple more leg moves. They'll be a minute and a half each. So just so you have a heads up of what's coming up next. I think we had 3 more. Okay. And 5. Here we go. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Go ahead and release that left foot. Come on over for the floor lunge, okay? Right foot's coming over kind of near your platform, okay? It can be, you know, a little bit ahead, a little bit back, but your spring load's staying the same, so you can get right into that. Great transition. Nice job, Spencer. Now slow it down as you come to standing. Yeah, similar to your back lunge, right? Except for it's lighter. So you get a nice stretch as you work it. And then again, I was saying earlier today, we don't want to see Hunchback of Notre Dame, not attractive. Pull those shoulders back. We're not gargoyles. Nobody thinks gargoyles are, I mean, some people really like them. No offense to you, but we don't want to look like them, right? Or if you do, you got a whole nother workout mode going. You know, sometimes a bodybuilder look, whew, it can get a little overboard. But for you guys, pull the shoulders back and down, right? We don't want any of that hunchbacking going. We need to counteract anything that might happen while you're sitting at a table. Great. And you breathe. How you feeling, Spencer? Great. What were we talking about earlier? I was gonna tell the I don't know. I'm just laughing. Yeah, exactly. Come nice and low and slow. Beautiful. Just taking your time, resisting it as you come up. This is all you have to do right now. Just floor lunging it, right? It's just a lunge. It's a light, slow lunge. Making this an all levels class in that sense. You got 5 more seconds here, so you're going to have to add. So you're going to step over to the side, switch to a red or add a red in 1, and here we go, coming into your side kicks, okay? So transition into the red. We're going to stay on the right leg, so your right foot's going to come around, okay? Flip directions over here, okay? There we go. So your right foot's going to kick right here. Yep. And, you know, let's get the left foot on the floor. Yeah, so side kick. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. How's that feel? Good? Spencer's doing this for the second time. Second time Microformer. Earlier today, Megaformer. So love it. One thing that you guys can watch here is that left foot can come a little bit more forward maybe. Hips can come back a little bit maybe. You can challenge yourself, right? Yep. And so the action is that right leg bending and straightening. So that's what you're doing there. Hips stay low. Yes. And so you always have the option of changing where you're at. If you don't feel super strong today, you can kick right here. Maybe in your spider kicks coming up next, you want to kick, okay? Just on a different spot on that carriage. And nice, beautiful, breathe. So I like how Spencer, so one thing we were doing in my class earlier today, we were taking the hands behind the back. Chest stays open that way, right? Now squeeze both sides of the glutes. Try to get the hips 1 inch lower. Slow it down a tiny bit, okay? So we just add these little tweaks in, okay? Good kind of tweaks, not like the tweakers that might live in your city if you're in Ventura, Santa Monica. I don't know where else. Wherever the government's not taking care of the tweakers. Get some water balloons. Catch them off by surprise. Catch them off guard, okay? Just like me. That's why, actually, don't mark my words. I don't do anything with water bottles, not just kidding. Anyways, yeah. Drug addict, sorry. You got to go, boo-boo. If you get the water balloon, don't walk by my house anymore. Okay, spider lunge. Let's transition 2 and 1. Let's get there. Okay, there we go. So Spencer is choosing to kick on this outer side of your ring of fire on your carriage. And then why don't you take your hands to the ground, okay? So you can get a little bit lower there. Nice. Yeah, and I want you to slow it down. I want you to really squeeze. So I can see this muscle moving a lot right here. Sweet. Yep, and then just keep it slow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing I was talking about. So my private lesson earlier, I was talking to the person that I was instructing, right? And he was saying he didn't have a lot of flexibility when we were doing the move before this. I think it was the side kick. So I said, well, let's hop right up and do the spider next, and you can see how that feels. Because a lot of people comment about how they like how they end up feeling like they get a good stretch at the same time in this. So we just back-to-back those moves, thinking about different options and translating it into the Microformer, bringing it over to this machine. You guys can see how you like this class, this little variety of choreography back-to-back. So we have a couple more surprises in this class for you coming up. You have only 13 seconds and counting. Coming into, we'll take some push-ups, okay? So you can come into a push-up where you'd like, but you're gonna hop out of it 2 and 1, here we go. Your spring load can stay the same. And I think you want hands on the ring of fire, right, Spencer? Is that what you were saying? Yeah. So your push-up 3. You know, it's a little bit more challenging if you want to back yourself up, but it's nice kind of with that carriage resting there on the platform. Nice, beautiful. And then let's slow it down. Arnold Schwarzenegger push-ups, right? Nice and slow and controlled. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. So we'll stay this direction. We'll take a Cobra next. Now, if you were in my mega class earlier today, you would be backing it up and taking the knees down on the platform. So you're going to have an option if you want to take a Cobra there, right? Actually, if you have a machine at your house with a white, that'd be cool to try it out. No problem. Whatever feels good for you. But you're on your red, so for that Cobra, you are going to have to switch your springs, okay? So that's what we're looking at coming next. All right, in 5 and 4. So you can choose, Spencer, if you'd like to switch to a white or a black. Probably a black, yeah. And then what we wrote with the class in our animations, the hands are here, okay? So it's a Cobra 1. Here we go. Let's get right there, you guys. Everybody at home, hustle into it. So I can't see you right now. You're not here with me. I want you to think about what move's coming next. And as you start to get to know these moves, or as you already know these moves, your chance is to get there quickly. Make a time lapse of yourself and show that you don't have all this time wasted where you go drink water and you come into the next move. No, I want you to beat what I say. I want you to, as soon as you hear the cue, to get right into it and get that extra rep or 2, right? So we have rep effect going. We have it nice and slow. You're in the right direction for your oblique. We're coming into twister for the right next. It's going to be right foot over left. Your feet are going to be where your knees are on your carriage. Your hands are going to pop up into your handles, okay? Same thing you did on the other side. We're not going to do, I don't think, the spoon again. So this will be a little different variety. You're going to switch it up. You don't have to do it on both sides. Here we go. Transition. Right, let's get there. Hands come up, right foot over left, okay? If you're at home, I want you guys to be in it right now, okay? What's up, guys? What's up with your transitions? Get there, boom, in it, right? Right oblique, though, right foot over left. Yeah. So when you think about obliques, I want you to think about like this. The oblique that you're using, that's your foot that's in the front, right? Your right foot's down. If you're doing like a super crunch or like a soul train, if you're on your left oblique, your left foot's hooked. Okay? Beautiful. Breathe. All right, we're taking our time. Take your time. Breathe. Squeeze that oblique. Nice and slow. Limit the range of movement. Yeah. And that one black's perfect. 10 seconds, you're coming in the side twister for the right. It's a challenge, I know. The right elbow is going to come down. If you can, leave your feet exactly where they're at. Here we go. Transitioning, right elbow down. Spencer's using the transitions. I'm done. I'll kick back over here. Spencer's got this. Dude, you're on it. Like, noticing transitions, noticing the choreography, noticing the alignment of the move, noticing the timing, right? So you got the minute down. You notice the transitions in that blue square. Perfect. So you have a little bit more time here. Okay, now don't let those hips drop down. You do need me. I'm back for you. Stay in it. Push down to that elbow. Yep. And then we spent the other time on the other side. Go ahead and take the knees down onto the carriage, right? The carriage will come in for you. Take the knees down, stack the knees, and spend the last few seconds here. Yep. And now you're going to squeeze that oblique again. So it's like wringing out the towel, right? You twist. You feel like all those muscles kind of crush, like you're wringing out the towel. All right, you only have 5 seconds more here. Great. Coming into burpee. Do you guys know what that looks like? Here we go. Walk around to the front, okay? So you'll be at the front facing the back. Basically, like, you know, you can add on like a reverse when you see that. Here we go. Burpee. Taking a push-up. Yep, slow it down. Coming back up to standing. Guess what? If you're at your house, you want to jump. Up to you. How are you feeling? You thought you were gonna jump before, right? Yeah. Josh Berry at Fit Buddha in Ventura, he always Saturday mornings when I went to take his class, he does burpees. I feel like it's in his intro normally. I feel like that was different than a lot of teachers. I think he takes a squat, right? So try that. So when you come back into it, when you stand up, go ahead and squat as you come down. Yeah, now take it out. There you go, Josh Berry. Shout out. You got to get all the Ventura lokes out there. Take your time. Take your time. Nice. Beautiful. So we're towards the end of the class. You guys stick with me. Don't look at the time. Don't even peek at it. Like Ed Bassmaster, don't even look at it, okay? So this is not take a look at it. This is don't take a look at it, okay? Have you guys seen that video? If you haven't, you got to Google Ed Bassmaster. Funny. Oh, we're going into Escalator. I'm getting too excited about Ed Bassmaster. Here we go. Left foot forward. Get in it. So, or you can burpee forever, guys. Thanks to my backup over there. Push down to the foot. Slow it down. Come back up. Okay, so we're in 1 minute moves. We got to stay focused here. We're going to be coming into back lunge after this, where you're going to have to hop around to the other side. Take that carriage with you. We'll have 10 seconds to get there, but now take it slow. So this is a really nice warm up for that left leg, okay? Take it slow, take it controlled. Beautiful. So we're not carriage kicking, we're not moonwalking, nothing like that. Yep. Now keep the right heel high. And then again, focus on that left foot. Okay, here we go. We're transitioning into back lunge. We got a little too excited about the burpees. My first time teaching that on the micro. So step down, come around. So your spring load stays the same. Now, nice. Your left foot's going to be, yep, on the side of the carriage. Yes. So it's a little bit tricky to get there. Yep. And let's, this strap came unhooked. So what you can do is you can kind of tuck this toe, but let me help you here. So I don't know if this is gonna, is it okay? Is that foot okay, right, hooked right there? Okay, okay. Because you only have a little bit of time here. If that happens, you guys, you could put me on pause. Or you can tuck your toe. You know, we always want to make sure everything is ready. Sometimes you have a little unhooking of your straps. Take your time, breathe, 20 seconds. You're gonna come around the front where your left foot's gonna be on the ground. You're gonna have floor lunge. Just basically a similar move facing the other direction in 8. Here we go. 7. Must have been because you were doing your super crunch so nice and low that the strap got low. Here we go. Go ahead and transition. Walking around. Take a little fun walk over there. Shake it out. Left foot comes down. Right foot's going to come onto your carriage. Okay. Right heel's high. And then you take your time to get low. Okay. Really, really slow and really, really low. Maybe that's what I want to stick. I gotta have my my Lagree motto. My slogan. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I mean, I'm still waiting for Lagree in my white tee. Somebody please make me that. It's Dim Franchise Boys or whatever, right? Yeah, of course. This is my idea. Fucking rap song. Take your time, you guys. You have a little bit of time here. It should feel really nice and good, nice and light. Yep, great. So we want to see the knee over the ankle. We want to see the golden angle getting there, okay? Take your time. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, beautiful. So we want to see always, a lot of variety in what you're doing with the moves. Variety in which muscles you're working. So if you want to do the full body, do the full body class. If you want to take a 10-minute abs, 10-minute inner thighs. Choose what you feel like you need to work, or maybe do a full body and then just do a little quick starter pack with the class with it. 13 seconds here. We're going to add red or switch to a red. Side kicks for the left, okay? In 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's get you into it. So walk around to the side. So I like the foot really hitting the edge of that carriage. We've done side kicks in another class. If you've taken any other classes of Lagree on Demand, you've seen this before. You want to make sure that right foot's coming maybe forward a little bit more so you can sit the booty back. But it's not like some Microformers where you might, hit some part of the machine behind you. So you can get really low. Nice. Could you get so low that your booty almost hits that handle behind you? Wow. Okay, that's awesome. So you can see on the animation, the demo is super, super low in this move, and we love to see that. So take your time. Yep, so that left leg is working. So Spencer has the Lagree shaking going. If you're at your house and you're doing this and you start to feeling the fatigue, you don't have to just try to power through it. Try to let a little bit of that shake happen, okay? Start to get the feel for it, okay? And slow it down. So keep it nice and slow, nice and controlled, okay? One more leg move for this side. The spider kicks for the left. So you breathe. Very nice. Beautiful. How are you feeling, Spencer? Good. You got 10 more seconds, you guys. Second class of the day for Spencer. You're going to feel great tomorrow. Here we go. Switching into kneeling. Spider kicks for the left. Okay, so again, if you want, just like last time. Yep, perfect. You know where you're going. And why don't you take the hands to the ground? Yeah, there we go. So you're nice and low there, and then you can slow it down. Focus on squeezing the booty, outside of the booty. All right. Breathe, you guys. Take your time. It's the last move on the legs. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds in this move. Okay. We're going to be able to tell you an exciting announcement right now, or I can. You're going to be able to sit down after this, okay? It's awesome. The finale of this class, stick with me. Don't turn it off. You're going to be sitting down for your seated shoulder press. So you need your handles, okay? And You'll have a few seconds to grab them. I'm sure they're close with all your other Microformer accessories, because we love to accessorize it. Spencer just got all these bright colored cushions for by his pool, so I'm really excited to go out there and take some pictures with a Microformer by the pool. And then I don't know, we're gonna have a martini or something, right? Oh, margaritas, right. Because then it's gonna be lime green with the bright coral, orange, and yellow, my favorite, half rainbow. Okay, let's get into it. Here we go. Release. Seated shoulder press. Apologize in advance for this transition, guys. I know it's a little bit annoying. You can do it. You can handle it. Okay, see how this feels, okay? Let me know what's going on. So you're going to... Okay. So if you guys want to do a black and a white, 2 blacks, 3 blacks, what I'm kind of visualizing is the option for more and more springs. So you can really, really customize this machine, but take your time. Yeah, so let your arms come up to the sides, okay? So instead of forward, guys, and then slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Very nice. Okay, a little bit more time here. And guess what? Seated hug a tree, or what do you call it, Spencer? Chest fly. There we go. Four and 3, and chest flies, seated hug a tree. Let's go. Transition. Do you know how to get there, you guys? Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. So we can take a little bit resistance off if you want. Just let me know, okay? You want it? Okay. And now keep it slow. Keep it slow. I'm spring changing assistant. Take your time. Beautiful. Yeah. A few more seconds here. Yeah. I think it would feel really good. Start with the shoulders, a little heavier, knock it out. Take it down to the front side. And then we'll take it to the back, okay? So nice progression there with what you're doing. You're going to take a chest press. So it'll be the last move in this direction coming up next, okay? You got 15 seconds. But you're going to just, instead of bringing it around, you'll push it forward, okay? So take your time here. We got 5, 4, 3. So let's keep the elbows up for that chest press. And 2 and 1. Okay? Yep, slow it down, slow it down. Yeah. It's coming forward. And then the elbows are bending, coming back. Ooh, I look good if I just don't breathe in the camera. Take your time, take your time, take your time. All right, you're going to flip around after this. Seated bicep curl. You're going to be 100 degrees, coming the other direction. Take your time here, take your time here. Get it slow, get it slow. Get it slow. Remember how slow this morning? Yeah. Nice. Is the song stuck in your head yet? Is that? Which camera is it? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's like we got a little dub going. We got a little fun beat. Yeah. 9 seconds. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, you're going to turn around for that bicep curl in 3, 2, 1. Have a seat on the floor. I'm your personal trainer for the day. Isn't it fucking awesome? I'm your personal trainer too for the day, guys. Don't forget that. I wish I could be with you. FaceTime me while you take the class next time. We'll get a double whammy of Siobhan coming in. I might be enough for the one with the video. So never mind. Don't call me. Take your time. Yeah, so you can be kneeling here. You can be seated here. You can be sitting on a Tempur-Pedic pillow. Those are my favorite. Can't live without it. Oh my gosh, the Tempur-Pedic mattress. Tempur-Pedic mattress topper. Game changer. I love him. It's like sleep is so important to me, you know. If you could get a day with a nap in, wow. Get a day with a nap. Lagree, nap, Lagree. It's like gym, tan, laundry, repeat. But like, I mean, what else could we do? Lagree, tan, nap, repeat. Done. Who does laundry anyways? 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, here we go. What are we going into next? Row. Keep those handles and row it back. So remember what I said. We were going shoulders, front of the body, arms, and then back, right? So here's your row. Clock is starting. Perfect. Yeah, nice. My friend Mike Gordon from high school, he's getting married next month. I don't know if he'll ever see this. Every once in a while, you might see my Instagram. But actually, Mike, we're going to order you a Microformer. I'm sure you and your fiance can use it for your honeymoon, which they're gonna fly business class to I think it's Italy or wherever he's going. But anyways, yeah, he posted this thing that said this is done, dinner's made, workouts completed, and folding the laundry 7 to 10 business days, give or take. And I was like, oh my God, yes, that's so funny. Same for me. It's like, you know, you go to the gym, you go do Lagree, you power through everything, and then you get home. It's like take that basket, and then you look at it to fold, and it's like, I don't know if I can do it. All right, we're transitioning into wheelbarrow right here. Wheelbarrow 1. Release your handles. You can take the handles if you want. You don't even have to fuck with them. Just leave them. We don't have a lot of the class left to go, so knees here, hands here. You're coming into that wheelbarrow 1. Now, I want to do wheelbarrow 1 instead of your wheelbarrow on the back side of the machine because from right here, you're tired, okay? You might have a little fatigue going. This wheelbarrow is easier than the first wheelbarrow that you did. If you're a Lagree superstar, get to the freaking back, okay? Back yourself up. Back that ass up. Whatever song that is. I think it came last Saturday when I was dancing at the club. Slow it down. Take your time, okay? Anyways, if we're having margaritas, we're working the margaritas off dancing. No regrets. Not even a single letter. Take your time. Breathe. Yes, very nice. You're going to have a saw next. You're going to come down to your elbows. Only a couple more minutes of the class. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to talk so quickly that you guys can't understand. Couple more minutes of the class, motherfucker. You got it. Take your time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You can do anything for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't give up, okay? I had people struggling this morning in my classes, okay? I won't say any names. Sometimes it's me. Come into that saw. Get the elbows down. Transition now, okay? You got a couple seconds to get there. Get right into it, okay? Now let yourself back it up, back it up, back it up. Yep, not movement of the hips. Knees and shoulders are going back and forward, just a couple inches back and a couple inches forward, nice and slow. And guess what? Can you go farther than a couple inches back now? Yeah, can you try it once? Take yourself way, way back. Great. A little bit more time here. One more move after this, okay? We're going to finish with a kneeling crunch. But I would like you guys to try giant reverse kneeling crunch, which I told you was the move that I like to do before I leave the studio. So we're finishing in that today. I don't know if we did it in the end last time or in my other classes yet, but I don't think we did. So anyways, we're finishing it. That's the finale. Stick with me. You're almost through. I know you want to feel good in your bikini in summer and fall and winter and spring all the time. So don't give up. And try my 10-minute ab class that you're going to see loaded pretty soon. All right, here we go. So you're going to come up. Now, I'd like you to come to the back. So you want to get to the back, right? If you want, you can add more. You know what? You can stay on a black, just like in your Microformer studio. You know, if you want to be on a couple yellows or a couple blacks or a couple whites or whatever it is that your studio has, that's cool, okay? But the back is where you want to be for this. Now take your time. We want to make sure shoulders over the elbows, maybe back them up a tiny bit, and then look at the knees. Exhale, look at the knees, look at the quads, rounding the back. Inhale, find the lengthening. This should feel real good to end with, okay? Inhaling, you can gaze down, knees go back, nice. And exhale, looking at the knees, looking at the quads. What do we say? Lagree, tan, nap? Maybe we should switch the nap. But Lagree and tan, that's working right here. Lagree and tan, that'll be the next shirt. Lagree, tan, I don't think laundry is gonna happen for me though. So we're gonna have to figure out the third word. You're all finished. Here you go, you guys. Thanks for joining for the class. Everybody on